So, hello and welcome back to another episode of episode 4. We're of course playing with my fancy mod as Naléni. And we are currently standing before before finishing up a mission. We still have of course work to do and other stuff. At the moment we're also just building one roost after roost. But for that we also need more money and more and more. So, let's click this. We have a navy to build, because we need to reach the naval hegemony. Which is gonna be a little bit of work. There's also better boats coming around. There we go, Bavadi. We can immediately start this war. Gauss and Block doesn't want to join, because they had a little bit of a situation back home. Or whatever you might want to call it. So, your armies are gonna run in. This fort is in the way, I see. Okay, let's quickly jump. Can we surround you? Oh, we just need to punch through a few forts. I mean, Capital Naléni, we just want to get rid of that. I should probably do this. I guess we're gonna do fair winds, just for the sake of it. It's not like crazy, but it's cool. So, with that in mind, I had some... yeah, right. I know what I want to do with my money. We do need more naval force limit, obviously. Because we need to... I mean, that's basically what we're currently lacking. It's navy. Right? We're also building the Golden Highway. We're doing plenty of cool stuff. Let's quickly convince these guys that this is not the right decision. There we go. Yeah, now we actually have artillery on our side. I mean, we are not, once again, we are not strong in artillery. Our artillery army is actually particularly weak. But these guys seem to be fightable enough, so who cares? That's the only thing I care about. Naval invasion. Okay, sure. You do you. When I heard the word naval invasion, I did expect something more dangerous. But apparently not. Okay. We still don't care about that. Let's just siege all of these guys down. What the fuck? What was that? What was the fucking point of that? That just felt like this kind of AI bloop activity. Sure, I'll deal with it. So, two of you guys again. That should be alright. We just okay. What do we have? Reinforced speed? Sure, why not? You're missing an army. Okay, this one is down. We now just need to get you out, I guess, Capital Naléni. How much war score do we have? 21%. I guess the capital still needs to fall. You guys just do the rest of these guys. I'm not sure where you're retreating to. But sure. So, I feel like the thingy is gonna be enough. We're also gonna get out Killer Speed. On the side there. Let's kill the rest of Bavadi. Be happy about that. Killer Speed we don't really care about. See ya. I mean, not to the degree where I actually care about making anything decent here. So, our numbers have not dwindled. I mean, do we even need... Okay, this is actually enough. This is literally the rest of the stuff that we need. Let me just quickly check. This is all of the Darken Coast, right? Yes. Good. There we go. Now core it. And that should be enough for this mission. And then we'll see about the next thing. So we have shipyards everywhere. Can't do much about that then. I guess we'll save up for another one of these. Sure, I need to reach naval hegemony. Not sure if this one will help us. It is an ambition. This one would have been also interesting, but like I said before, this is all not yet implemented. The Howling Sea, sure. Diplo. I did also want to do some of this stuff, but oh, you know what? Let's do it now. Your percentage is not big enough for me to care. I'll just invest all of this. Also, to be honest, I have the reduction to do it. It's a bit late, but also I've not been pirating because I don't think at this point it matters anymore. Right? I think it doesn't matter anymore. So, now we just need money. I mean, to be honest, these provinces weren't really super important. There's a little bit of center of trade here as far as I remember, but that's about it. You're also a little bit over limits here. Another idea group is coming about. And let's just do the usual stuff. Build a capital ever higher. At some point... I mean, we'll see how far this goes. Really. We'll see how far this goes. It's a shame once again that I wasn't aware that these guys needed some more stuff. And that they still have so basically missions that we cannot finish. I wonder if this is even... I mean, I guess it is alright because it takes some time and upgrading doesn't take some time. Because we have this one coming about. But I think, yeah, I probably will do this. And for the rest, for the rest of the thingy, I'll just pump this up. The light ship guys that I have here. But once again, we do need money for that. Surprisingly enough. So let's just ship around. Thank you for the manpower. Living mirrors. I think that one was actually decent. Do we have enough space as we do? I mean, 2 unrest reduction. Never hurts. None of these matter. Oh. Sure. Town hall. I mean, the town hall is gonna fix this one here. Sort of. I mean, it's gonna, of course, do plenty of numbers. Or plenty of reductions. I mean, at least I can boast myself of having the biggest thingy. Right? At least something. You guys wait for a second. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that we can. This is not enough, right? Also, this kicks us heavily over the limit, but at the same time, who cares? And I guess one thing that we can do here is this. I mean, it's gonna take some time to get naval hegemony anyway, so I kind of want to get this done as soon as possible. Show the construction, who cares? So, when this one is done, we should have exactly 500 boats, which means naval hegemony. And okay, this comes around Bimlau separatists. Yes, it will. Okay, so let's take one of these guys and stop the drilling. I mean, this one is all the way reduced. Okay, all of these guys had their fun. You're all having fun, it seems. How are we looking at mercantilism? 12! Wow, we are actually garbage. Yeah, complete garbage. Who would have known? Who would have expected that? I also don't have trade ideas. I think this was the next thing that I wanted. Administrative would be nice, infrastructure would be nice, but do we care about that then? I don't think we do. Oh, look at that. Just got a little bit of money. So, the heart of Rahan Strait. The wealth of Rahan is centered in the Gulf, the lands around the Caruniana estuary along the coast. More than just Rahan, in fact, it is the heart of the Hali Strait, a wealth beyond any other in the continent, nay, all of Halan. Already our talents grasp it, our territory there extensive, but the grip must tighten. As veins supply a heart, so too does the rest of Halis feed the Gulf. The gold from distant Samarkand and Yanshan running with the waters here. To control the heart, we must control the veins. We shall take control of the trade along the coast and own the wealth of the continent. Ambition fulfilled. The city of Salmaya stretches before Nachukantu the First. Here the mighty Cardunyana and Danbazan rivers meet and merge together to flow out into the bay, whilst across the estuary the great brass dome of the palace gleams, a group of sirens set upon its roof. There is life here, perhaps more so than any other city in Rahan. Merchants and traders mingle amongst the squares, promises, pass lips and coins cross hands with every exchange. Goods borne by ship and caravan flow through the gates as freely as the rivers run. Once her ancestor Bimogir dreamed of these streets, though rather than standing amidst the winding paths as their mistress, Bimogir no doubt pictured herself leading a crew of pillaging on Gantu. But Salmaya need not fear the Naléni raids anymore, not whilst the blue and orange flag flies above the city. Harpies fly her sky and loyal Mengi patrol her streets. Nachukantu the First smiles. Soon the sound of song will fill the air, so loud perhaps it may even drown out the merchants' laments. For undoubtedly they will wail as their wealth wafts away, sent south to Sahal. Samaya is safe now, firmly in our grasp, but the heart it is no longer, now just another vein. Oh, that's a lot of points. I guess we will be spending that admin. I guess we're not doing anything special with the place. Alright, we don't need to do anything special with everything. Let's quickly spend all of that money, so that we are done with that. I'll happily do this with all of this money. As we are doing a lot of deving and getting all of these reductions in feels correct. I guess another thing that I then want to do when we're talking about this topic, you guys know and love it. Let's do any reduction we can find. These places deserve to get pumped up a lot. I guess the other thing that we could do is use the reform progress as well to get our governing capacity up, which seems reasonable. We should have a decent bunch. Actually, we were finished, right? I'm actually not even sure now, but I think we were finished with the government reform stuff. There wasn't anything else going on. So here's the end, and we don't own that many different states. Just now going upwards as harpies do. Right, this is just full. And I guess I could at least do it to the point where I... Okay, we're gonna do 100 as always. So we have that space, we can state this. Lovely. You also get that. Fantastic. The Walking Dead. Okay. Never watched it. So, boats everywhere. We now just need to wait for naval hegemony. As simple as that. And that is achievable by having more boats. We actually are the great power because the greatest power because these guys basically dropped away, I guess. That's how good we are. Look at us go. Okay, this is 2 years still. Nope, don't care. Sure, I don't mind this one at all. This one is fantastic. So, we should not be able to do another roost at the moment, right? Because we don't have any forts around. We do have another bit of run rest. Where are you guys popping up? Oh, also around here. Good. Then you're just gonna stick around. Do I even have the chance here? I guess we could just build one more. Somewhere here in the in the hills. There's another roost. Just gonna stuff this full of roosts. Oh. Wait, this is not a roost. I guess you will allow that? Let's see. Because I do like the idea of like getting all of this area full. Okay, you don't have space. You know what? Here you go. Have a roost. I mean, of course you don't have a roost yet, but in the near future. Let's just get the coastline onto that. I know what. Screw it. And you. That should be enough for now. Oh, you do need to wait for the money. So. 510. I mean, these guys have a bunch of thingy. But there's no real hills here, right? This is all like jungle. Yeah, I don't think that there's gonna be any roost on this side. Definitely not. Let's change some cultures. Nothing big, right? Royal Halimari. I mean, I would be willing to get rid of you guys, to be honest, because you're so small. Sure. There's more culture conversions going on. You are not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, there we go. This is going upwards. Where do I see my boats being built? Here. Okay, this does look alright. This is nowhere near any another leader. Oh, there we go, there we go. Now, like I said, trade ideas would give me the money advantage. But I feel like these guys look... I do like the idea more about infrastructure. Yeah. Let's just do that. I'm still focusing on admin. We don't even have like good advisors here. I guess we are not. Wait, no, we are not that good at this currently. But it doesn't matter. That's the problem. Wait, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna save up points until we can do the big one. This one won't matter either. Alright, we do have a lot of money to spend here to upgrade all of these navies now. Like I said, we're gonna save up. How much does it cost? Per 2,700 per navy, and we have 3 of those. So we do need to wait for that. Okay, so basically we just need to wait for this one. These truces are over. Well, good for them. We don't have like anything going on here right now. You guys are still all angry, but I think we do have this under control well enough now. That looks like professionalism. You're currently getting beaten up. Okay. Just one more, please. One more boat. And we are done. And then we'll see if there's anything else going on. So. Alright, when we do need to wait for a little second. So we immediately get the war exhaustion, the ship trade power, and agreeable engagement. Over time we will get more sailors, which is fantastic. It's 200%, so obviously. Blockade efficiency and leave desire doesn't matter. But far more importantly, there is that artillery. Oh wait, I am not naval hegemon yet. Okay, but the game says so. A new age is dawning. Never before has an empire spread so far as to rule Rahen, Mataram, Lilac in tandem. Never before have such heights been reached, peoples of disparate cultures and beliefs brought together under one flag, our flag. Besides our authority, there's only one thing that unifies our realm, one thing that allows our reach to stretch so far the gulf. Our beloved home sea, the taste of its salty waters forever on the lips of each Nalénian. Our sea has long been known as the Gulf of Rahen, reflective of the Raheni's disproportionate influence over it, but no longer. To crown our new age, our gulf shall be a new better name, the Naléni Gulf, a name enforced by our utter hegemony. So we rename that and we get a sea and sky. The waters of the Gulf lay calm, a tranquil blue mirror of the sky above. Ships of all sizes, down from the smallest slope up to the largest bark, cross the expanse without fear, the valuable wares and coinage contained in the holds unmolested. That's a very weird way to phrase that. The finest goods, silk and porcelain, ivory and incense, right down to the mundanest of necessities, grain and lumber, iron and nails, all pass safely across the Gulf. The black flag is an exceedingly rare sight, whilst the once feared blue and orange, always just over the horizon, now brings not dread in its onlookers but reassurance. Provided they have paid their dues, of course. Assure the peoples of 2 continents know the grace of our rule. They enjoy the safety we supply, the curved roofs of our songhalls and present in every settlement, providing not just security but entertainment too. Song the unifying principle, soothing the tension these disparate peoples, the Mengi content to be one under Amilak's chosen, Messi, the Naléni, free of their castes and Hardimari overlords. All along the mountains of the Great Horn, the statues of our ancestors will watch our waters forevermore. So, we get +3 monarch, like +1 in any monarch monarch skill. We get another golden age, and we get 25 power protection permanently. Okay, I guess this is where it ends, right? This is it. All right. I guess we could technically do the conquest here, but I feel like this is not gonna change much about my life. This feels... I feel like there's a bit... Like, overall, there's a bit missing, right? This feels like it's missing somewhat. It ends a little bit early. Huh. Maybe that's just me, but it feels... like... This doesn't feel like a kind of united nation in that sense. Maybe it's because the Gulf being in the way. And you don't even have full control of the Gulf after this mission tree. What about these guys? What about this? We're no longer pirates, we don't care about their coastlines. We should be dominating this area more. Huh. 7 out of 10? 6 out of 10? Something between that? I mean, overall it was interesting. I feel like they could have been a little bit more done with these song halls, I have to admit. Because it just felt like the song halls were like, okay, there is now song halls. Maybe giving some kind of special modifier or something like that. Huh. Alright. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this playthrough, and I guess I'll see you guys. Wait, let me just quickly do the usual stuff. Because you're interested in that. This one, most importantly. And I guess we did already take a look at... I mean, I guess we could take a look at the villages. Just the Hunt and the Sky Domain. And for the rest of the world. I mean, we don't even see that much of the world, to be honest. To make these decisions. So... now let's repeat that. Like always, like Slime Shenanigans. I guess see you guys with the next playthrough. Bye!